Hello guys and welcome to TOUCAN Tarot. Today's reading, what's next in love? So yeah, what is happening next? We have pick a crystal as usual, and if you want to get straight to it, you can find the timestamps below. But hello, those of you that haven't visited my channel before, how are you doing? Please do comment below if this is the first time you've come across my videos. I'd love to hear from you. And you know, as much as my subscribers already know, I'm loving this YouTube journey. It's just so humbling, and the feedback and even the private readings that I've been doing have just been so lovely. So thank you so much. So today, what's next in love? So real deep dive into your love life. We're going to be using a variety of decks. But yeah, this is a timeless reading, so trust that you found this just at the right time. And let's crack on, shall we? Don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video, but as I mentioned, do comment as well. But yeah, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers and I'm so close. Obviously the next step's 1,000, but I will get there, great stuff, so let's just crack on. So we have Crystal 1, Crystal 2 and Crystal 3, and I just want you to take a nice deep breath and just fill yourself with light and love and have a look at what crystal resonates with you. So we've got Crystal 1, we have Crystal 2, lovely amethyst point there, and we have Crystal 3. Again, which one resonates with you most? So let's go ahead and start the reading for Crystal 1. So what is next in love for you? Let's have a look what the cards have to say. I'm going to start off with these Spirit Song Tarot, and they're just such a lovely deck. I have to give them a good shuffle. For those of you that aren't aware, I do read predominantly through my guides and spirits, so really the cards act as just a trigger, but we do have let's see what we've got coming up today. So what's next in love for you, Crystal 1? Let's have a look. What is next in love? Okay, we've got the Knight of Acorns. Interesting. We've got the Queen of Shells. We have Six of Shells. We've got Eight of Shells. A lot of shells coming through, guys. And we have the Magician. So let's just start here. And then, of course, we're just going to go and jump straight in. And as I said, I've got lots of decks that we're going to pull out, some oracles and all sorts. So what's next in love for you, Crystal 1? I mean, straight away, you can just see the abundance of shells, as mentioned. And of course, shells in the Spirit Song deck is the heart. So, you know, there's a lot of love cards in here and definitely feeling the energy of love. The first thing that springs to mind, and you see that with the Knight of Acorns and Spirits kind of confirming here, is we're looking at someone that just boisterous. I mean, look at this Wobhort on top of that table, just boistering along, you know, not a worry in the world, on a mission, and just such a zest for life. And I'm getting through that this is the person that's coming into your life. This isn't you, this is them. Yeah, Spirits just confirm that. And with them, yeah, they're just kind of this big ball of energy, literally exactly like the Knight of Acorns is represented. So they've got a lot of drive, see a lot of action moving forward. Let's move on. I'm going to go into that a bit further, and we'll go into them and their character and so forth. But we've also got the Queen of Shells reversed here. And if I can just get a little bit more message from my guides. Yeah, so what I'm really seeing here is you're suppressing a lot of your emotion. And this is someone as well, which from the offset, as soon as I put down these cards, I felt this energy. And sure enough, I mean, it's come out here with the Six of Shells. But we're looking at someone that's actually, you know, from your past. So this isn't somebody new that you've never met before. There's someone coming back into your life, and it's this person that we're speaking of here. But you very much suppressing your emotions is what I'm seeing. And that's, yeah, my guy's telling me that's not just in regards to them. I say he, by the way, of course, whichever resonates with you, he or she. But when I do say he, I'm speaking about the other person, the person you're asking about, just so there's no confusion. But yeah, you know, regardless of them, before they even come into it, this is something current with you, and also that you need to be aware of when you meet them, and that's this suppression of emotion. Definitely getting through that, you know, this, you've been hurt before, definitely feeling that energy, and I'll give you a big hug if I was there now. But I'm definitely getting the feeling that you have been hurt before. However, this person, there's just a lot of suppressing. So I'm just trying to get the right message and confirm my guys, but there's just a lot of suppression here from you with your emotions. And also, you know, mainly when it comes to love, but also in your outer life as well. So that's something to keep a real eye on. You know, you need to kind of let people in a little bit more and let out your emotions. You know, these are your emotions that you're feeling with, and you can't just keep them all inside, is what Guide's saying. So you need to be careful of that, because there's no, the message that's coming through is you're not alone. You know, you're so divinely, not only divinely guided and supported, but you also have support around you is what I'm hearing, and you don't necessarily take that as much as you should, or say as much. You're a very good listener is what's coming through, and sometimes, you know, you need to be heard, and do make sure that when the opportunity comes to be heard, that you speak. That's the message coming through. But yeah, we've got down here, definitely, as I said, getting the vibe of someone coming in from your past there. And there's been a transformation of this person. So this is definitely, as I said, somebody that you know, but from the person they were to the person that they are now is a mass transformation. So it's going to be quite exciting, and you're going to find it hard, is what's coming through, to kind of separate your past judgment from the reality of who they are today. So again, that's an important message that you need to keep in mind. And then, as if by magic, we have the Magician coming through. And again, we're just looking at creation here, the start of something new. So you absolutely have love on the cards, guys, without a shadow of a doubt. Again, we've got all the shells out. And it is somebody, as I'm feeling, that has been in your past before, but it's going to be a very different journey, a very, very different journey. Let's delve in a little bit further. Oh, this is quite exciting. I'm curious as to know whether you know exactly who it is from your past. Let me know in the comments below. Let's have a look a little bit more. Let's have a look at their personality, if we can, or about, you know, how and where that you may, or this is going to wear up, shall we say. Let's just see what Spirit has to say. Let's give us some messages here, please, Spirit. This is a new deck, so they're quite hard to, we got Knight of Swords. So yeah, very much, I mean, again, you know, we've got both of the knights here, and what we're seeing is a real, just so much zest for life. You know, this person is on a mission without a shadow of a doubt. They're eager, they're travelers, they're on a journey, and this is with career, with life, with everything. You know, they're very much, I'm getting quite a beautiful energy coming from them as well. But yeah, I think there's definitely definitely a lot of transition. We see that, of course, with the Ace of Shells down here and the beautiful starfish, and also the Magician, you know, the creation, and that speaks of you two and this new start, but also within themselves. They've been on a very, very transformational journey recently, and they're really coming into their own, and they've got a lot of, definitely seeing some travel. We've got Queen of Wands as well here. So yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. So we're seeing someone very creative as well. You know, I definitely, this person is almost, you know, those people that they can kind of dab their hand at anything and be quite good at it. Those really annoying people that are just good at everything. He's one of those. So, you know, definitely a multi-tasker, so to speak. You know, he's not honed in on one particular thing. He is interested in a lot of things, and he's going after them. You know, he's very much an information junkie, so to speak. You know, eats books for breakfast type character. And we see with the awakening card, you know, there is a real awakening, and there has been with them, a massive awakening, and again, that's gonna, this is why Guy mentioned earlier, in regards to allowing not allowing your judgment to get in the way, because they really have been on this huge transformation and awakening journey, which is why they're so driven to be pushed forward. And again, you know, the Queen of Wands, we're looking at their character, remember, with these cards. And the Queen of Wands, this definitely speaks of, without a shadow of a doubt, their creative side coming through as well. And I think certainly a message that's coming through there is their creative side is actually it's something that they've not tapped on fully yet, but it's absolutely brimming under the surface, and very, very talented in that area. But, you know, I think it's just been a hobby in the past maybe for them, but that's something that may come up in the future. Random fact there. But hey, you know, these are the messages that come through. Let's have a look a little bit more about your past connection, because that's what I want to know. I'm sure that's what you want to know as well, right? So let's have a look. What have we got coming through here? We've got the Three of Crystals. We have Ten of Swords. And we've got the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. See if Guide can get some extra messages as well coming here. I think this is something that you suffered quite a painful ending with. I just have to say what comes through. For some of you, not all of you, of course, but for some of you, this would have included, I'm feeling almost the loss of a child, perhaps a miscarriage or something, a loss of something. It could have been an animal, or, but something that you deemed to be your child almost, you know. Again, that's for some of you, but wow, so this person was very, you know, hugely impactful in your life, without a shadow of a doubt. But at that time, I'm just seeing nothing but blockages here. Yeah, you know who this person is right now. You know who this person is. And I think you're a bit apprehensive about it being this person as well, as I'm saying this. That's the energy that I'm feeling. But again, there has been huge transformation here. That's what's coming through. There has been this huge transformation. But going back to you two and how you know each other, you know, whatever happened there, you definitely suffered a loss, you know, so to speak, of some kind, without a shadow of a doubt. But there was great friendship there, you know, great friendship, but it came to an end. That's all I'm seeing, is it came to quite an end. And, you know, I think this is somebody that back then you thought you'd spend the rest of your life with. I'm getting a very strong connection here. But again, everything just abruptly came to an end. You can see it's all blocked, all reversed. We've got the Queen of Swords reversed. We've got the Ten of Swords reversed. I really do feel that there was a loss somewhere. But yeah, you know, this relationship definitely came to an end quite abruptly. But one thing I'm feeling is there's a lot of love there. I think this is somebody from when you were younger. So, you know, this is definitely a young love that's coming through. I'm getting definitely those young vibes. Oh, guys, I'm sending you so much love right now. I think you're definitely hurt by this situation. And I don't think the person's so much more of the situation, and inevitably the person as well, because there's this feeling of that, you know, they should have supported you more. And you know, there's something coming through, you're upset that they didn't, and that they didn't see that you needed it. We have Temperance coming through here. And what else? We've also got the Ten of Cups. You know, this is definitely your love, you know, and this is going to be a beautiful new start for you to give it a real go as the people that you are now. Wow, I'm almost feeling teary for you guys, because I really am. I'm actually tearing up. Because I just get that, you know, this person was your everything, and then whatever happened so abruptly. But I can honestly say that, you know, this is a union that is meant to be, and that is coming back. You know, we've got Temperance over here, and both hands are out and open, you know, looking, you've got the stars behind her, and, you know, Temperance, it's almost like she does have one foot on ground, on earth, one foot in the water. And, you know, this is the new relationship between you. And then you've got the Ten of Cups here, which is just such a beautiful creation, again, of love. There's so much love cards coming up here. And yeah, I just see nothing but beautiful. I'm getting so much beautiful vibes for you. But I am at the same point getting you know, there is a lot of apprehension, and the only way, the thing that's coming through from guide here is you have to take your time with this, obviously, you know, you shouldn't rush into anything, but just enjoy it, you know, literally start from scratch is what I'm hearing, and enjoy it, because there has been such transformation, and they've still definitely got that crazy wild character that they have, you know, that cheekiness, the be free kind of, be free is what I'm hearing, kind of vibe about them. And but they have grown immensely, and this is going to be a lovely journey for you. Oh, how lovely is this? I'm just going to let's pull out some advice cards, and then I'm going to pull out some others as well, but let's use the work your light cards. I'm also seeing a lot of getting quite a lot of connection here as well to the divine, so I think it will be quite a spiritual journey for you both as well. And we've got here boundaries, so these are advice cards right now for this next love. And yes, just say yes. See, it really is, everything's pointing to that direction, guys. Just say yes. You know, you are worried about because you have a history, you are worried, and you do need to set boundaries. You know, if you can imagine, this is you, but the message that's actually coming through here, and I love this beautiful card, and let me tell you why. Where do you need to establish better boundaries is, of course, the card. But the message that's coming through for you is, of course, definitely to start with. And just so you don't feel so shaken, because you are apprehensive, just create your boundaries. And as I said, take it step by step. But you do need to say yes. But often, you know, you're pushing people away. But notice that these hands, they're offering help as well. You know, and that's the message that's coming through. They're not trying to suck you. They're actually offering support. So, you know, whilst do definitely create boundaries for your safe space, don't put up too much of a wall. Just say yes. These are so awesome, these cards. I'm going to pull as well. In fact, before I pull those, let me pull some of these. So we have a Queen of the Moon Oracle. This is such a lovely, lovely reading, and I can't help. Got that one just popped out there, peace. But feel great love for you both, actually, because again, I got really emotional down here. It was the journey that you've been on, and please let me know how this resonates with you down below in the comments. We've got peace, we've got resilience, we have purity, and we have darkness. Oh, guys, lovely, lovely, lovely. So again, I mean, of course, peace. You know, this is going to be, without a shadow of a doubt, you know, a peaceful union. It really is. And there has been much darkness there. And I'm going to rely on my guides now to come through with some messages. But yeah, exactly that. What I'm feeling is that there has been darkness there. But, you know, even in darkness, the message coming through is the light. And that's what was missing before. Is that nothing was concentrated on, you know, there's still, I mean, this is darkness, but look at that beautiful, beautiful moonlight. Isn't it beautiful? The problem before was it was complete darkness, but now at least on that darkness, light is shining through, and that you are going to be able to get past, you know, what happened in the past. With great resilience as well, with great resilience. They have great resilience, and that's absolutely them towards yourself, you know, that's something that they're going to have that's going to have changed this time. They understand, is what I'm hearing, you know, the mistakes that they made, and there's definitely this need for communication, but they do understand. But essentially, and they will keep trying until you say yes. But what I'm hearing is you know, this purity, this new fresh start, and that's what this relationship will be. It really will. And you know, often when people get back together, there's people can't let go of the past, but you guys are going to find your peace, and you are going to let go of the past. And you know, again, there is going to be apprehension from you to start with, but that's essentially what's going to happen. Wow. I'm sorry if this isn't what you wanted to hear, but it is going to be beautiful. And again, I know there's apprehension from your end, but it really is going to be so beautiful, and you just need to trust. You just need to trust in that, you know. Right, I'm going to pull some. This is a lovely reading. I've not had, you know, a positive from an ex reading in a while, for those that I've done. And this really is nothing. I mean, just look at the beautiful spread. Just nothing but beautiful love and light and positivity towards the situation. I've got these music legend cards, and can you believe that my wonderful subscribers, send me decks as a tarot, as an energy exchange, sorry. Wow, I find that so humbling. That's the reason I have the link below, is because I was getting asked so much. So if you do fancy helping support my channel by making my readings look super pretty like this one, then you can find all the link below. But these were sent to me, the music legend, and let's see what they have to say to you. I'm being guided to pull one for you, one for them, and then one for the relationship. So let's see what we have. Let's have a look here. We've got, for yourself, Iggy Pop. I love Iggy Pop. These are just so great. Check out Iggy Pop, the great Iggy Pop. For them, I'm pulling out Bjork. Oh, love Bjork. And then let me pop that over here. And then for the relationship, PJ Harvey. Cool. So, I mean, for yourself, Iggy Pop. We all know Iggy Pop, right? Need to say no more. Don't waste time growing up. Turn rejection into an art form. If you want inspiration, you have to sneak up on it and catch it unawares. You know, the growing up, and it's just a message to, you know, and this person will make you feel that young spirit anyway. But don't be afraid of that, because you have moved on. You know, you have moved on. So I think if you tap into that nervous energy when you meet these guys, because it takes you back to that time, you know, this is kind of a message from Spirit reminding you that there was some beautiful times as well. And, you know, it's definitely bringing out it's going to bring out a beautiful spirit, you know, younger you spirit in you, childhood spirit, without a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, turn rejection into an art form, without a shadow of a doubt, you know, own rejection. You're not going to get much rejection here with anyway. But what this is really saying, and the message coming through here, is that, you know, you need to just own it and be absolutely yourself, in regardless of what anyone says. This person loves you. I can say that now. You know, they've not come back in yet, or maybe they've come in recently for some of you, but they love you. You know, I don't normally say that in a new love reading, but this isn't a new love. This is someone that you've known, of course. So they love you for all your things, but they're going to be quite intrigued and interested in the person that you are, because of course you've both grown up. So it's going to be really interesting to see that. But that's something that they're really going to like about you, and the fact that you turn rejection into an art form. You've got that spirit like they have. You know, it says if you want inspiration, you have to sneak up on it and catch it unawares. And that's one of the great qualities about you. There's something quite mysterious about you, and something that they absolutely adore. Because even though you're open in one sense, of course, we spoke about those emotions that I'm going to come back to in a moment, but you are outspoken is what I'm hearing. So, and then that's a very endearing quality. We pulled Bjork for them. Isn't Bjork just the coolest? The biggest message coming through here is Bjork's, you know, I'm not going to swear, but not give a attitude. You know, not give a damn attitude kind of thing. So, you know, devour life whole, organise an orgy in the sky and the sea, optimism is energy. And again, it just speaks of them. They've got so much love in life. It's as if, you know, they have had this grand awakening, and all the cogs have just fitted into place. And it is the start of their journey. But all the cogs have fitted into place, and it's just the start. And they are so raring to go that it's like I said earlier, you know, and this ball charging through down the table, that's the energy. It's just such a zest for life. But also with that, they are balanced, you know. So some that may appear reckless, but it's not. It's just a pure hunger for life. But with this great awakening, and everything that they've had, they just, you know, they understand now, and that's why they're just so high on life, because they just, everything's fitted into place. They understand, they get it. That's why they're able to deal with this situation that they weren't emotionally capable of in the past, but that has changed. We've then got PJ Harvey, which was in regards to your relationship. When in doubt, swim to new ground, jam with others but remain the lead, redream past lives. So again, you know, oh, that just sent a shiver through my spine as well. You know, when in doubt, swim to new ground. that's exactly, you know, what we've been speaking about, is you have to take this as a new opportunity. It is new ground. And, you know, if you start to feel, because I know there's that apprehension from you, you know, it's been coming through the whole reading. If you start to feel that, then you just, you know, just change your direction. Take you to a bit of new land and then grow. Because remember, when these feelings do surface, they're feelings from here. They're not feelings from the current right now. And that's going to take time. But, you know, when in doubt, swim to new ground. PJ Harvey. Jam with others but remain the lead. This is how you guys always will be. Always will be. You know, you're that kind of couple that people kind of look to for inspiration. I mean, he's got it coming out of his earlobes, or she, whichever resonates. And of course, you've got it in abundance. You're very optimistic. Again, I see nothing but love and light from you. But yeah, you're always going to be that kind of lead couple that people go to and look to for advice and so forth. And redream past lives. And the message there, I mean, is you know, redream your past life together. Redream your, and this isn't necessarily, this card normally suggests in a soul past life way, but we're talking about this life with this card. That's what's coming through. It's, you know, redream. This is your new beginning. It's your chance at this, you know, but only this time it's gonna go right. Oh, I'm getting so many tingles from you guys. This is such an awesome, lovely reading. It really is. I'm going to pull some more. Let's have a look at, I'm going to pull some whispers of love as some final advice to you both as a couple. I'm all tangled up in my skirt. Hold on 1 second. Right, let's get some of these whispers of love and see what this deck has to say. I love this pretty deck. This is such a lovely reading then. Again, the biggest thing that's coming through is this apprehension. And these feelings, again, we spoke about, my guys just kind of reminded me that they want to mention about these feelings, these suppressed emotions. And you need to be vocal of them with this person. I mean, now we've gone through more of the reading, that makes sense all of the more, right? You have to be more vocal in your feelings with this person. It's really important in the step of moving forward. So communication is a huge thing that is coming through as a message for you personally. They're ready on so many levels to just do whatever you need to be done to make this okay for you. That's what's coming through. So this is about what you need, but you do need to speak up and let yourself be heard and explain to them your feelings. And this time you will be listened to. That's the thing. But you do need to speak up. Oh wow! Let's have a look. What messages we've got coming through. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. And what have we got here? Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. And this really is going to feel like a miracle and blessing. It already does already. I'm getting tingles everywhere. But it already does feel like a blessing, you know, because very rarely can something from the past work. But this was just meant to be, and you just got blocked off. And I'm, again, getting the feeling that you're just too young to deal with whatever it was that happened. That was a lot there, guys. I need to know what your thoughts are and what did you think? Let me know. I'm dying. Of course, if you want to go into this in a bit more detail, a bit more into them, or maybe what happened down here, I have opened up my private readings now. So do let me know. And just pop me an email. All the details of how to book that are down below. But yeah, let me know. Comment. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video as well. I can do with all the support in the world, but you know, more importantly, biggest love and blessings for you. I do want to tell you, you know, when I do my readings, I feel a lot. I feel energies, good and bad, and everything in between. And I have to tell you, there's nothing but such great, glorious energy in this, and I do feel nothing but goodness about this connection. So love and light to you, and all the best wishes, because this is a lovely journey that you've needed to go on, because I think you have, you know, yeah, guide is confirming you've been stuck almost until this point, and this is going to be a huge release for you in so many ways, and certainly in regards to your heart. I just want to pull out that 10 of Cups here. You know, there is a future of abundance and family and love and just celebration and peace and purity, but do have patience. Do open your heart. Don't keep that suppressed. What we want to do, literally my guy's telling me to turn this upside down. We want to see the Queen of Hearts, which we will do, transform. So, you know, don't keep your feelings in. Give it a chance. Say yes, and you've just got an abundance of love and happiness and peace ahead of you. Much love and light to you guys. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you on the next reading, or perhaps in a private reading, and hit me up. But peace out, love and light to you, and I will see you soon. Take care, guys. Hello guys, if you chose crystal number 2, this is your reading, and we're looking at what is next in love. So, a lovely juicy love reading. A lot of loves in that sentence. I'm going to start out, for those of you that haven't watched my video before, I do predominantly read my tarot through my guides. Really, the cards just act as a trigger. So I'm going to ask for their help today, and we are looking at what is next in love for you. So let's have a look what Spirit has in line for you. So we've got 7 of Acorns. What have we got there? 5 of Acorns, transformation. A lot of acorns coming out here, guys. 6 of Crystals. And we've got the Empress. Okay. Oh. Right. So, first of all, without a doubt, there's someone coming in. And there's lots of adventure. I mean, the biggest thing I could just see adventure. You're both very much adventure seekers. I mean, we start here with the 7 of Acorns. I'm getting a feeling that you're very run down at the moment. And you can see that we've got the 5 of Acorns here, and then we've also got 7 of Acorns. I'm going to ask my guide some clarification here as well. And yeah, without a doubt, it's like you have a huge blockage. A huge blockage. And there is love coming in, but for some reason, there's a huge blockage. And what's coming through is that you're blocking that. And it's almost led you. I'm seeing a bit of a lethargic kind of state. So I see you being perhaps a little bit lazy. It's almost as if you've kind of given up on things. And I'm seeing this because of maybe a past relationship, or you've just had a really, really rubbish few years behind you is what I can see and what I'm feeling here. And I give you a massive hug if I was with you now, because it's literally stunted you and blocked you. And you're just procrastinating. That's the biggest word that's coming through. Procrastination. I mean, you know, we've got all this adventure, and it does flip up. So we'll go into that in a moment. But at the moment, you know, it's almost like, let's get some clarification here. Yeah, it's almost like you're literally blocking yourself. You're your own worst enemy right now. You know, you see yourself far worse on the inside than others see you. You know, you really are your own worst enemy. And it is because of past situations. It is because of past situations. But the great news is, and what I mentioned is obviously, you know, that is going to flip around, and it is. We've got the wonderful transformation card here. Isn't that just a beautiful card? And we are seeing transmission, liberation, you coming out of that. I'm just going to get a bit of clarifier on here for a second. I'm going to use, you know what, I'm actually going to use I'm going to use these cards here. Danielle Noel's deck. And I'm just going to get a little bit more info on here. Yeah, so it's almost as if you've just had your head in the clouds. It's as if you've given up on everything, you know, whereas there's no moving forward, there's no growth or challenges. It's like the complete opposite. Spirit's saying that you need to do a lot of meditation. I mean, the whole thing, look, it's just blockage after blockage after blockage. A whole load of meditation is needed, and you're suppressing your emotions right now, and you really, really shouldn't. You know, you need to work on that big time, because by suppressing them, again, it's like you're just ignoring them. You're ignoring yourself. It's like you've lost the effort and care. And guys, I'm so, you know, I know it all sounds a bit doom and gloom, but it really has. We have got some beautiful things coming through here, and I just have to clarify there is love, and I'll get to that in the future. But my guide just wants me to concentrate on you for a second, because you're at this real standstill, and it's almost like I'm seeing, oh, it's a really lovely energy. I'm seeing literally like almost like a semicircle of guides, all dressed in white, ready to support and guide you. If you'd only allow, you need to meditate. You really do need to meditate, and find yourself again and remind yourself, because you're amazing. And you know, those around you see how great you are, but you're so harsh on yourself that it's insane. But it's got to the point now, it's like, okay, you need to stand up and pay attention to this, my guide says, because enough is enough. You know, no more. You need to stop right now, and because you've got love coming. And when that comes in, you know, you need to be ready. But you know what you're going to be, because your next phase is a transformation. So however you're feeling right now, it isn't going to last. But it's not going to last. And this is the really important thing my guide's saying now. It's not going to last by just sitting there, you know, and just manifesting, although you do need to manifest. But you need action is needed as well. So you need to start taking actions. Manifestation is the first one that you need to start doing in the morning. I've actually released this month a manifestation video, just to give you an idea of the kind of thing that you need to do when you wake up, is basically repeat nice things back to yourself, and positive things. And it's all about retraining the way that you think. But if that, you know, doesn't necessarily resonate with you, that video, just look at it as a guide, and create your own manifestations. But you really do, I mean, honestly, I almost want to shake you a bit, because it's crazy. You've got so much going for you, but you've just honestly fallen into this deep space in your mind that you really need to be liberated from now, and you are. You definitely need to go within, and you need to do a lot of soul searching, meditate. It will help you more than you realize. And that's going to be a massive help in your transformation. You have got love coming. You know, we've got the Knight of Acorns here, and I'm definitely seeing this as an absolute... this is the love person coming in, without a doubt. And we're seeing a really, you know, the Knight of Acorns, you're seeing a really, I mean, look at this dude. He's like flashing along. It's almost similar to actually my previous crystal, in that he just charges ahead with life, so much amazing energy. And that's really going to help lift this spirit that you're in just before you meet him. I say him, by the way, of course, he, she, whichever resonates with you. But yeah, before you meet them, you are going to go through this transformation. And my guide's telling me that it's really important that you do. You know, everything's about energies and frequencies. And this particular meeting is to do with both being on the same frequency. You need to raise your vibration. And in fact, what I'm hearing here is this connection could have happened before, but your energy's not been in the right place. So the time is coming again. This is an important connection. That's strange. I've never seen that before. So this person, whether, I don't think... let me just clarify that with spirit. Yeah, you don't know this person, but they've been in your path before, ready for this connection to come together, but it didn't happen. And this is the second time, if that makes sense. So random. I only say that because I've never had that come up before. But yeah, so it's really important that you raise this vibration, and that this transformation takes place this time. And you can do that. You need to meditate. You need to meditate. But it just speaks of how you literally have been, you know, these opportunities have been coming your way, but because of the state of mind that you've been in, you've just not been seeing them. How could someone fall for you? You know, on one half, you're wondering where they are, but on the other half, you're beating yourself down. And you have to remember, we emit energy. We are energy. This whole world is energy. And what type of energy is, you know, up to you what you give off. So someone that's in an extremely happy state, as an example, will emit a completely different energy than somebody in a really low negative state. And that energy, people can feel it. And you just have to be so aware of that, is what's coming through. You have to be aware of your energies. And again, you just need to go within. All the answers to your questions are within. You know, my guides laughed. He said, you know, you've come to my channel today, which is wonderful, because it's going to serve as a trigger to send you on this transformation, get you meditating, and wake you up. And I'm being told to click, literally. I don't know if that clicking means anything to you, but it's almost like a, come on, wake up. Sort it out, because you've got so much greatness ahead of you. It's time to step out of this phase. Speaking of that phase, let's push that behind us, because it is going to be behind you, and there's going to be a huge transformation. And as I mentioned, we've got a very lively character coming in, and with the kind of adventure and absolute, I mean, there's just so much action and drive in this person. and that's going to really push your already transformed self even further. You know, we've got 6 of crystals here and the Empress. Oh, this is you, beauty and abundance. But yeah, we've got the 6 of crystals, and it's gratitude, it's synergy, and it's this synergy of the two of you. It's this synergy of you two coming together. I do see something, I was just getting clarification from my guide then, because of course crystals is normally speaking about the monetary side of things, perhaps, in some instances, and that is confirmed. So there's going to be a little project in the works as well, which is going to be fantastic. But essentially what I see is you just coming up and rising like the absolute Empress that you are, and giving, you know, it's interesting, so I'm seeing that you're going to be giving the kind of support to others that you wish you'd have had yourself, and that makes me want to just be there for you and give you support. You know, you are always divinely guided by your own guides. Know that you're never truly alone. Oh, that made me really upset, because I feel that you really have been lonely. But no more. There's this huge transformation, and boom, the Empress, you're going to rise. Let's have a little bit, look a bit more into this chap here, shall we? Or this lady. Again, whichever resonates. You know, I have to apologise, because I always say he. It's just natural to me. I'm into guys. I always refer to, you know, the opposite as a he. But of course, whichever resonates. But let's look a little bit more into their character and vibe, and if there's anything else coming through. I'd love some messages from my guides right about now. Oh, I've got a couple coming through here. Queen of Crystals and awakening again. He's gonna trigger a huge awakening in you, another awakening in you, without a shadow of a doubt. It's as if almost you're, how can I put this? It's as if, we mentioned here about being, you know, stale is the word, and just completely, you're just still. There's nothing happening. And one of the big areas, we spoke about monetary, and that's going to kickstart some kind of project there. In one area here, we've got the Queen of Crystals, and this is something that he's really going to bring out of you. So, you know, he's a really, you know, those type of people that just inspire others so much. You know, you can talk to them and have a conversation, and by the end of it, you're like, oh, I want to do that. I want to do that, or I want to take over the world, or whatever it is you've discussed, it gets you really excited about. That's the kind of person we're talking about. So they're going to get you really, really excited and literally kick that out of you. And again, more awakening. It's a really, really positive match for you, this, because not only is this somebody that you're going to have a lot of fun with, an adventure, as we've already spoke about, but it's someone that is really going to tap in and trigger you spiritually, which is just amazing, because you need that. But as I mentioned, this is something you're going to master on your own just before meeting him. And as far as timing, you know, what's coming through here is we're looking at within the next 12 months. So this is not long term. It's happening soon, and you need to get working. You need to get meditating and happy, and do your affirmations. Wake up, feel happy. They say, and this is coming from me, not my guides, but me personally. They say that, you know, affirmations or habits, it takes 21 days to change a habit, or 7 days officially to change a habit. So the more you do something, only after about the 7th time does it really start to kick in. So you have to just be disciplined and do it every morning. Your affirmations and your meditation. Do your affirmations in the morning and your meditation at night. I say this because that's what I did, and it really helped me. It helped set off into a really beautiful path. And the affirmations I've just kicked up a notch recently. And guys, it really does help. But let's get back. So yeah, they're just going to ignite a real spiritual opening. Let's see what else and other messages we can get from here. I've got Page of Crystals, and I'm going to turn that there. Yeah, we've got a really entrepreneurial spirit, really entrepreneurial vibe coming through from them. So, you know, they don't just inspire, but they inspire others as well. Let's have a look. So, yeah, just, I mean, we've got the 6 again here. And I can't help but this person is just going to help drive all this, oh, I nearly saw then, all this, you know, underlying feelings that you've had of late. This person is going to help drive that out of you. and they really are. You know, we've got the Six of Wands, and with six, first of all, that's the lover's number 6, but there's a blockage. There is a blockage, and what my guides, the significance in this card is it's saying, you know, this is you again. It falls right up here where I placed it as well, and we just need to turn that around. But this is what this person's going to do. But yeah, they're really entrepreneurial, very, very entrepreneurial, and they're quite good in the sense of obstacles. You know, they have had their fair share of obstacles, and this is what shaped them and give them a lot of opinion, is what's coming through. So, you know, they have been through their fair share, and this is why they have such a zest, because they've overcome those obstacles. They're a good problem solver. I'm going to pull another one out here, and then we're going to move on to some other different cards and see what else we get. And we've got a Hierophant, and that's reversed. So when we mention about the spiritual awakening, and it's in a different way than expected. So for example, again, definitely more spiritual than religious, without a shadow of a doubt, but there's something. Let me just try and get some confirmation. Yeah, this person is very spiritual, but they don't realize quite how spiritual they are. They don't even see it. And when I said they're going to be, you know, triggering you almost, what my guide is saying and explaining there is that they're triggering you without even realizing it. So that'd be interesting for you to be able to help them in turn to really sort out and see what that's about. But yeah, that's really cute. And I like that a lot. So they're super spiritual without even knowing it. You know, those people that are just naturally so, his soul is, but just this reality that, you know, he's not walked that path yet. And we've got a lot of awakening cards here as well. So that's definitely, we've got transformation, awakening, and that's not just speaking of you. That's definitely as a couple. Your guidance is divinely guided. This is both as a couple and to you. Your past so is divinely guided, divinely guided, and this is just first of all to yourself, to remind you that, you know, this funk that you've been going through, and you know, guides almost saying, look what we're doing now. We're doing the tarot. What does the tarot signify? It talks about the journey of life, and on that journey of life, crystal number 2, my lovely viewer, in that journey of life, we all go through everything. And, you know, you're so hard on yourself, but you need to remember that we all go through these things, just at different stages and, you know, different angles and with different, but the feelings and the heartache is the same. You have a lot of guilt on you that you're weak, you know, because you behave this way. We all have our journey, my friend, and you know, you're just this is on yours, but it's going to be the greatest lesson. You're going to take away so much from this that isn't viewable right now, is what I'm hearing, but there will be. But you need to know that you're divinely guided, and you won't know that until you start going in more and more and more. So again, you've got to meditate. You know, I don't know if you are necessarily spiritual. Some of you are. For those of you that are, you need to notch that up a level. But for those of you that are not, or haven't, you know, stumbled upon meditation, you can meet your guides, you can meet your angels, you know, there's so much. You can meet you, the most important one. You meet you, your higher self, and that's where you need to tap into, because you've really lost yourself by this self-negative talk. That again, affirmations, but you know, guides want you to know that you're divinely guided, and the both of you together, you know, as a connection, absolutely are as well. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. This is you. It's all about to change, my love. It really is. And, you know, you just need to kind of push it through the threshold. This transformation is on your back, and you've got to make it happen. You know, stop procrastinating. Stop worrying about it. You're about to embark on a beautiful adventure with this, you know, wonderful adventure, crazy soul. And it's going to be beautiful. But you just need to go within a little bit. Start talking to your higher self. I'm going to pull as well. I've got a vibe to pull some Queen of the Moon Oracle. And let's just have a look at what other advice we've got coming up in regards to this new love. Oh, we've got the Path, beauty, self-love. Yeah, without a doubt, the unexpected. You know, this is speaking, and my guide's telling me this is speaking to you directly. I'm going to start with this one. Self-love. You know, these affirmations need to contain a lot of self-love, because you need it. You need it so much. You really, really are. pushing yourself down. But there is going to be this wonderful unexpected love, and it's going to be so, so unexpected. But we're getting just a lot of messages. Remember, we've got the Empress here, and this is, you know, the outcome is you. Even though, and I'm getting, you know, let me just try and confirm, this relationship is going to be a long one. I mean, I'm not obviously doing the future of it. We can do a separate reading. If you want to do a private reading, we can go into it further. But in regards to the meeting and what they can do for you, you know, this really is about you. It all is. Yes, you're going to meet someone and they're going to be wonderful for you and they're going to make you really happy, and you're not going to be on your own. That's what I want you to know. But in reality, it's all about you. You know, that's all your guides want to talk to you about right now. It's self-love, your path, your beauty, your unexpected adventures that are coming your way. It's you, you know, and you really just need to get back to yourself and find your path, find your inner beauty, and love yourself more. You know, this is what the Empress is speaking of. It's about loving and not suppressing the emotions. Remember, we had the Queen of Cups there, reversed. Don't suppress those emotions. We want to turn that around. In fact, I'm going to turn it around now. I'm going to turn all of these around and be really guided to all of these blockages that you had turned around, because we needn't have them. We needn't have them. And it's this easy. What I'm doing now, it's this easy. Not, you know, I say that. My guides laugh at me saying, you know, don't be misleading. It's not that easy. Of course it's not. But the start of it is. And then it's just repetition. And after 7 days, things become a habit. You know, just do that for 7 days. Just do your affirmations and meditate. Even if it's only for a few minutes or you can't do it for that long, just give it a go. And after 7 days, my guide's saying, you see how you feel. If you honestly feel no benefit, then to stop doing it. What 7 days of your whole life while you've been procrastinating, wasted that 10 times over, they're saying. What 7 days? So just give it a crack and give yourself a go, because oh, you've got so much awesomeness ahead of you. I'm going to pull you. I got these beautiful Music Legend Oracle cards as a gift from one of my lovely subscribers. Thank you so much. As an energy exchange. How lovely is that? Oh, I'm so humbled by this channel, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I love doing these kind of readings because I feel when I read, and this, your reading, it's so much beautiful energy here. And this is why I say don't worry, because there's so much beautiful energy. And I can tell you how much I feel it. It is the awakening. You know, this is the card of the reading. It's your awakening. And look how beautiful she is. You know, if you're a guy watching this, look how beautiful you are. Forget the gender. It's floating in this beautiful mist of sky with the moon. You're awakening. You're opening your soul. You're meeting your highest self, your higher you. But as I was saying, the energy that it fills me with is just it's so lovely. I'm so humbled. Thank you for these readings. This is your story, not mine. And it's making me feel wonderful. So thanks for that. If there's any tarot readers out here, you'll hear me on that. Because that's one of my favourite things about reading. But awakening. Let's see what these music oracles have to say about you, though. And I'm going to pull one for you, one for them, and one for this new love connection as well. So your one. Have Beyonce. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then Shakira for them. And, you know, they so are that Shakira vibe. You know, I mentioned here about the Night of Acorn, full in a china shop. Shakira, boom, with his hips. I'm not saying your guy or your girl has massive hips. I'm just saying, like, that sass and that rah. And without a doubt, I felt that before I even pulled Shakira. That was just confirmation. And James Brown for the two of you. I'm not going to cover that awakening card there. Amazing. Oh, I love these cards so much. Let's start with you, Beyonce. Confidence can be the most powerful aphrodisiac. Yes, Beyonce knows that. You know, all of these successful, you look at these women and you think, oh, you know, the only reason they know is because they work on it. We have to work on it. And you're beautiful. You just need to tell yourself that. Confidence can be the most powerful aphrodisiac. And this is what I was saying about the affirmations. You do it and it makes you feel good. You meditate, it makes you feel good. Be both everywhere and nowhere at once. When someone sings from the heart, don't go tone deaf. You know, this is just a whole vibe here. A reminder to be more Beyonce. You know, be more you, be more fierce, and grab your life and become this independent woman. Like I said, this transformation, and we're looking short term, the next, you know, in the next year. This is all happening in the next year. This transformation is coming before this new love enters. You're going to be that Beyonce vibe when they enter. You just need to start work on it now. And as I mentioned, this is making me laugh because they are so Shakira. Don't dream about the sunset at midday. Know your rights. Travel is the most effective antidote to indifference. And that travel vibe, definitely, you know, I said earlier, there's just a lot of adventure here. In regards to your relationship, knock on dead, then leave. Don't quit moving until it's payback time. When you're ready to get on up, it's time to get on down. You know, James Brown, it's all that we're getting from that. We all know the kind of character James Brown was, the amazing, you know, positive vibe that he spread. And it's just that vibe. It's a really good, and there's a lot of fun in there, much like James Brown, if you can imagine. I'm seeing him dance on the stage right now. And that's what your relationship's going to be like. You know, it's going to be full of positive energy. This person is definitely, you know, you get all different types of partners in life, right? Some are just amazing to lean on and blah, blah, blah. This one's just going to make you feel good. They're the ultimate, you know, they just carry such great energy that whatever they touch almost lights up, and they make people feel good, and they're going to make you feel absolutely divine. Guys, this is a beautiful reading, so lovely. I'm just going to put some of these cards out that were important here because, you know, as I mentioned, the main thing of all of this, we've got awakening, beauty, the path. It's all ready for you. It's all here. You know, it's all there, guys. If you wanted to do a bit of a deeper reading to go into more of anything we spoke about here in regards to yourself or this new person, which is super interesting, then hit me up. I've just opened up for private readings, so the details are down below. But guys, filled with good energy moving forward, but we need to shift out. You need to shift out of this this fudge that you're in right now. Do let me know what you thought. Remember to like and subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you soon with another video. If you'd like a private reading, details of that, or energy exchange, you can find everything below. But yeah, subscribe and like, and I will see you soon. Peace out, guys. Hi guys, for those of you that chose crystal number 3, this is your reading. Oh, I left these out of the last one. Let me just shuffle them back in. Yes, hello crystal 3, this is your reading. So today we are looking at what is next in love. What is next in love? I love doing these readings. They're super exciting. I was just saying on to the last crystal, I love doing these kind of readings because I very much feel energies when I read. I read through my guides for those of you that haven't watched my videos before. And yeah, I feel energies. So it's just, you know, it makes me feel so good doing these. So thank you guys, really. Right, let's have a look. What is next in love for you, crystal number 3? So let's start off feeling. Let's use these Spirit Song tarot, which are absolutely just lovely. You'll see in a moment. But yeah, we're looking at what's next in love for you. So what's happening? Is there anyone coming in? I'm going to try and get some message, some beautiful messages from my guides here. Sorry, I'm going to give these a really good shuffle. Yeah, and just see, you know, what's happening. We'll look into a little bit about their character. We'll look into, I've got to pull these out, guys. A little bit about their character. Hopefully I'll get some messages come through as well, which is what we're looking for. Let's have a look. We've got... Right, let's start with these, and then I'm just going to add with some more. Yeah, we've definitely... So we've got, just so you can see, because I don't know, these cards are a little bit light. They're a bit harder to see. We've got the Emperor reverse. We've got 3 of Acorns, Temperance, King of Crystals, Ace of Acorns, and the 8 of Feathers. Okay. So there's definitely love coming in here. A very dominant kind of love, I want to say. Almost in a nice way, though. So, you know, as an example, I've got the King of Crystals here. So you're seeing some kind of CEO character. Let me just get some clarification from my guides on this. Yeah, so we're definitely seeing some kind of, I almost want to say an Elon Musk. In the sense of a real dreamer, not just an entrepreneur, but very successful is what I'm seeing. Very, very successful. Obviously, the cards confirm that as well. It's strangest things coming through. So I just have to say, obviously, what comes to me. So there's someone else in your picture right now. It's not the person that I just spoke about. They're coming. But right now, there's a real fool, is what I'm going to call him, messing with you. I say him, by the way. He, she, whichever resonates with you. But right now, you've got a fool messing with you. And it's completely sending your focus. See, we've got the Emperor here. It's completely sending your focus. And you need to, it's just not serving you. It's not serving you at all. Okay, I'm just have to say it how it is, guys, because this isn't going to sound great. And I don't normally get this kind of a message, but I have to say it. I'm getting, whoever you're involved with right now, before I say what I'm about to say, I'm trying to do it diplomatically. This is a little thing. You know, you've got a very big connection coming in that's going to be long term. This isn't it. Whoever you're messing around with right now, whoever's on the scene, they're being the fool with you, to be quite frank. They are literally playing you for a fool. And there's going to be a lot of realization coming through. And it's almost like you're going to have this like foresight of like, what did I just do? What am I doing? You know, I wish I'd have foresight of that, is what you'll think. I wish I'd have had knowledge of this. But you did. But I think because you have been quite lonely recently, that's why you're entertaining this person. It's almost like they come back and take and want more, and then they'll go cold. It's very much that hot and cold situation. Yeah, and it's absolutely in every way holding you back. I mean, we've just got here the Ten of Feathers, recovery and transformation, absolutely blocked. This person is blocking that for you. So yeah, whatever it is you're in right now, it's not serving you. It's not serving you. But actually, and you are gonna realize that, as I said, we've got a lot of realization here, but it is gonna turn you a little bit wobbly, you know. But what you need to remember is, all out of nowhere, you have got a love coming in. And they are, as I said, I'm getting a real, I don't know, it's the weirdest, strangest thing, but very much an Elon Musk vibe, like a future kind of thinker, very much a futurist, ideas off this planet, but in the monetary terms, you know, puts his thoughts into action and makes, I was going to say, make shit happen, you know, really goes for it. So yeah, definitely we've got a real action here, and we see the start of something great. We've got the Ace of Acorns here, you know, creative force and confidence. So this is really, especially after this, what you've been through, I can't help but get this energy. I'm getting the energy of this person. It's just, it's making me want to like I'm like brushing my shoulder off here. That's what it's making me want to do, because it's just not serving you. And, you know, if you were my girlfriend or my Holmes, I would literally say like, dude, what are you doing with this guy or with this girl? What are you doing with them? They're absolutely just not for you. And, you know, what's always the case is what's coming through here from Spirit is it's almost the case if you want what you can't have, and they're so hot and cold that it's, you know, you've lost sight of, and this is what you're going to realize soon, you've lost sight of how you feel for them. It's just gone into that psychology of the want what you can't have scenario. And we've got the Knight of Shells, charm and passion. So they're just super charming and passionate, and that's what reels you in. And yeah, I mean, that explains it perfectly. They're the Knight of, so they're this real Lothario you know, character that just absolutely woo you. I would even go as far as say like a Romeo kind of character, absolutely wooing you. But, you know, they're not serving you, and you've got this absolute lion, literally a lion, coming in. And it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be the next step. It's going to be a huge transformation. I can just see structure forming and determination, and they're gonna lift you up. They're gonna lift you up from this mess. But because I can't help but think there's gonna be a slight overlap. I think just as you're getting over and thinking, oh, woe is me, boom, this person's gonna come in and kind of flip you back upside down. And then we just see a beautiful beginning, and not only that, but, you know, we see real courage, and as I said, a next step, and a transformation. This person, I think they're such a go-getter, and it's this person coming is like, you know, no other you've met. Let's pull some more cards on them, because we can go into see, there's two people here, and my guide is saying they don't even want to waste their time on that person, not in this reading. If you do want a separate reading about this annoying person here, then we can do that. But obviously we're concentrating on next in love, right? Well, next in love, that's going to soon be the past. And they're going to be so gutted when that happens. But again, we're not going to talk about it. We're going to talk about this guy. So let's have a look at this person coming in. And I really want messages here from Spirit, please, about this next person coming in and what it's going to mean for you. And let's just try and get some more characteristics and traits. So we have, oh, so I've got these new decks and they're like sticking together. Oh my goodness, look at that. King of Wands, Eight of Swords, Page of Wands, Four of Wands, interesting, Seven of Cups. Right, oh, that's a lot there. Okay, so let me just get some confirmation first on this. I mean, first of all, let's just hone back in on what we're talking about is personality, and tell us a little bit more about this king here. Well, he absolutely is a king, not only in the monetary self, but also, I mean, look at this king. He's looking at the moon, you know, he's looking up, the glowing is all around his mind, his chakras are open, his third eye is open, and he's, you know, reaching for the stars, so to speak. And we spoke of that real adventure earlier, huge adventure in this person, huge spirituality I'm getting through as well. But really someone that is, you know, they're great at not only managerial, yeah, they're just a go-getter, a leader in every sense, but also in family, they're very level-headed, very, very, very level-headed. Without a shadow of a doubt. And I almost get, sorry, I'm just trying to get some clarification here. This person's been through a real tough time recently as well, and I'm almost getting the loss of someone close to them, which has made them look inward more, shall we say. Well, we have the Four of Wands coming up here. And it's a very special card, the Four of Wands. I almost want to say almost like a soulmate, you know, some say twin flame soulmate kind of card. So there's definitely a deep connection. You know, we spoke here about them being spiritual, and we spoke of awakening and transformation. And without a doubt, they're going to be doing that for you. But they really are... They really are the kind of person that people just look in awe of almost, because they're so sharp. Like I said, like when I say Elon Musk, I mean like that 1 in a million type that he's just next level, you know. I mean, people really look up to this. This isn't just a manager. This is a leader in every sense of the word. Like, guys, forget this nonsense. You've literally got a king coming. But they really are like that on every other way. But they're really spiritual, and I can't help but feel it's because of a loss that they have endured recently. And let's try and get some more character traits out of them as well. And one thing I will say though, I mean, obviously this person has immense hard work and, you know, work ethic. But that also spills through in the emotional life. So they really are, you know, in a relationship, they're a hard worker. They're persistent. They're in something to succeed. They're not the type of person to get into something that they're not interested in. If they get into something, it's because they see it going somewhere and they push everything. You know, they wouldn't leave a situation until they've done everything they can. They're absolutely there, ready to go, basically, and ready to do everything you can. And we're talking about this in a love sense, and that's another clarification card there with the Seven of Cups. So really, really seeing that. But yeah, let's try and pull another couple. We've got the Ten of Wands. Again, just I do really get such a spiritual vibe out of this person. They're just so successful. They're literally, everything just speaks of fortune. I mean, the number 10 in itself is such a significant card. You know, it talks of completion. It talks of fortune, success, and also transition as well as completion. It really is kind of it's just a beautiful card. And this is speaking, you know, I'm getting here, this is talking about spirituality. Whatever it was that happened with them, they've massively come through the other end. Let's pull some more in regards to the two of you. And I'm going to use some, let's have a look. Yeah, let's use these. Queen of the Moon Oracle. I love this deck. This is actually my sister's deck. She was kind enough to lend it to me because, I just wanted to try it out before adding it to my wish list. And I'm probably going to purchase it soon, but it's on there. If we got here, we've got the Void. We've got Power. Got Blossoming. Oh, getting chills at this. And we've got Self-Love. Oh, without a doubt. You know, the biggest message coming through is that everything that this person hasn't done for you, and that emptiness, that you can feel it. As I say it, I'm getting that you're feeling that. I'm touching my belly here, that you're feeling that in your tummy right now. Everything they couldn't do, this person's going to do for you. You know, that void is absolutely going to be filled. It's going to blossom. They're going to bring, like I said, there's an overlap here. So, you know, it's going to be almost people wait ages, where you've almost gone from this, I almost want to say fuckery, this rubbish over here, to this guy in a quite a quick progression. That's how it's going to happen. It's going to catch you a bit unawares out of the blue, but it's going to happen, and it's going to pick you up after the revelation of what is going on with this person. But yeah, just huge power. Look at your relationship. That's where it's going to drive you. At the moment, you feel powerless, is what I'm hearing with this person. But this new person is going to reinstall that power. And look at that beautiful, beautiful queen. You know, forget again gender. That's you. Moon behind, power. And that's what this person's going to emit from you. And equally them, you know, they have this in abundance anyway. But that's really going to rub off on you. And your relationship is going to be one of huge power. One that blossoms, you know, and is filled with self-love. And more importantly, that void that you've been feeling for so long will be filled. Oh, guys, this is good. This is good. Let's put these over here. And I'm also going to pull. What a lovely reading. I've got, just quickly for you, the urge to pull some angel. Sorry, these are the fairy oracle cards. I'm just going to pull a few here. Magical blessings. And divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Yes, you do. This situation that we're talking about right over here with this guy, you know, you are able, it says we confirmed this earlier, you know, with the Three of Acorns, that foresight and that, of course, and this just speaks of that. You do have the ability to see your current situation, you know, with clear and clarity. But I just, you know, this is beautiful. I'm so glad you came to this reading today, because you can do that now knowing that, you know what, it's fine. You've got wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff coming to you. You really have. But yeah, absolutely. Isn't that a beautiful card for you? And magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Huge spirit vibe. I get the feeling that you're a very, very spiritual person anyway. And if you are, you're going to be looking into this card, is what my guide's telling me. And he's bringing me back to this card here, which is a kind of twin flame soulmate card. There's something very special between you and this new love coming in. There is a big connection there. You know, I can't say with twin flames, you know, a lot of readers, I've noticed that there's a lot of readers on YouTube that say, yeah, they're your twin flame, and they can answer in a reading. That's not how it works with twin flames, guys. I mean, don't get me wrong. Those that connect with spirit, I'm not going to disregard that, because, you know, some do have that gift, right? But twin flame, it's almost like an energy. And when twin flames have met, you know, I can't read twin flames. But I know people that can very, very well. I know the community well. And it's almost like, you know, when people read chakras or read others' energy, you can read it. So it's like another energy field that comes to full fruition once you've met your twin flame. So I can't tell you that now, but what I can tell you is that it's a really spiritual connection between the two of you. Oh, and I'm quite excited. Yeah, hugely excited. If you did want a twin flame connection check, you can hit up the best person in my view, and they've had their books closed for ages, not offering, but they've just opened up their books again. It's Happy Twins 1111. So if you search for her, Charlotte, on YouTube. She actually does twin flame connection checks, and she reads the energy. So she'll be able to tell you about that. But yeah, there's definitely, you know, some kind of spiritual connection here. But wait, before you do that with Charlotte, because this is this new love coming in, and you need to meet them before you can work out if they're your twin flame and know who they are. It helps. So yeah, and this is a new person. You've not met this person before. I'm going to pull some music legend oracles. I'm going to pull one for you, one for them, as in this tiger line down here, and then we're going to pull one on your relationship. So the one I'm getting for you is Bob Marley. One love, baby. I love Bob Marley. He just cheers me up. Whenever I put him on, he just cheers me up. David Bowie and Diana Ross. Oh, such cool cards, guys. Right, so let's start off with, you know, the most amazing. And, you know, right off the bat, guys telling me you need to go listen to Bob Marley after this. That's going to be something that you two listen to together. Just came into, that's the message I just got. A small axe can fell the tallest tree. The fruits of Babylon are rotten to the core. Everything that is holy is among us here on earth. And that's just reminding you, definitely there's a little dig in there at this dude. You know, the fruits of Babylon are rotten to the core. May appear as this charming, beautiful soul, but they are not. That's so funny. And that's totally a dig at there. The spirit just confirmed that too. Yeah, you know, it's just reminding you that you are, one thing, I think when you meet this person, you might be a little bit like, because you're quite a fierce character too, but you're very chilled, much like Bob Marley. And I think when you meet this person, it's not that you're going to be intimidated, because I don't think that you don't get intimidated by intelligence, but it's more of they are so, like I said, this isn't just a really successful person. This is a very, very successful person. You know, someone that has pushed every limit. Like I said, an Elon Musk type character, like just a crazy, extraordinarily interesting, cool person. And because they have so much to say, I think it might throw you off a bit. But you need to remember exactly that. A small axe can fell the tallest tree. It really doesn't matter. It's all about connections. And as I said, you guys had a connection. And everything about you is why that they adore you so much, is what I'm feeling. For exactly the person you are. Every single bit of it. So, you know, you just need to chill, much like Bob Marley, and just take it all in your stride when you do come across them. They got David Bowie. Oh, I love David Bowie. Check him out. How awesomely cool. Never lower your mask until you have another ready beneath. That's such a great explanation of them. They're always prepared, god damn it. Which is great, because I'm hearing that you're not. You're definitely more like this dude in that regard. But yeah, cultivate strangeness and beauty will follow. And they absolutely do. That's what I mean. They think in a different way. And that's such a, they just love it when the cards come together like this. That's the most perfect way of saying it. Cultivate strangeness and beauty will follow. It's exactly what they do, but with everything in their life. And seek the truth floating far above the moon. And yeah, they're a wild dreamer. And there's definitely a connection there again with the spirituality side. But together you got the Diana Ross. Make sure they never see the last of you. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing in a ball gown. You can be a better you than anyone else. Oh, isn't that awesome? It's just going to be magical, the two of you. It really will. He's absolutely going to push you on, but you're going to push them in so many ways that they haven't even, yes, they're all these wonderful things, but none of us are ever complete. We're always all growing and transforming and getting better. Essentially, we're getting better. We're bettering ourselves constantly, and you're going to really help with them in ways that they hadn't, aren't even in their mind yet. Guys, what a beautiful reading. This has been really lovely and nothing but great energy. So thank you for sharing these vibes with me about your wonderful love to come. Just before I do go though, I just want to hit upon this person here. If you do want a reading about any of this, again, I've just opened up my readings. So just, let me know in the comments below. Or not the comments below, sorry. The description below tells you how you can go ahead and just book a reading with me. But yeah, this guy up here, it's that hot and cold thing, and that's, my guide and Lutran's coming in here and saying, you need to remember that it very much is, he's just in a mask, he's fooling you, he likes to play, He's playing hot and cold, but actually, it's not that you're even into him anymore. And be honest with yourself, it's not that you're even into him anymore. It's the fact that you're addicted to that takeaway. So that's what I'm hearing. Wonderful. Well, guys, I really hope this has resonated with you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful reading. Love and light to you. I can't wait for you to meet this person. Let me know how it resonated. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. I've got some cool videos coming out and content. I'm going to be doing some more. Let me know what you'd like more of. I'm going to be doing some more affirmation videos. But let me know if you'd like any particular videos, or certainly what questions you'd like in my pick a love readings, pick a card readings rather. Amazing. Well, again, love and light to you. Introduce yourself down below and I will see you soon. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Peace out, guys. Good luck with this. Bye-bye.